Hello, I'm Felicia with Community Resource Bank in Faribault. Looking to purchase, build, or refinance your home? At Community Resource Bank, our mortgage lenders walk with you through every step because your dream home deserves local care. Whether it's buying your first home, building from the ground up, or tapping equity, you'll find options that fit your life, not just the market. Start your homeownership journey with a lender who knows your neighborhood. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Hello, I'm Felicia with Community Resource Bank in Faribault. Looking to purchase, build, or refinance your home? At Community Resource Bank, our mortgage lenders walk with you through every step because your dream home deserves local care. Whether it's buying your first home, building from the ground up, or tapping equity, you'll find options that fit your life, not just the market. Start your homeownership journey with a lender who knows your neighborhood. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Hello, I'm Felicia with Community Resource Bank in Faribault. Looking to purchase, build, or refinance your home? At Community Resource Bank, our mortgage lenders walk with you through every step because your dream home deserves local care. Whether it's buying your first home, building from the ground up, or tapping equity, you'll find options that fit your life, not just the market. Start your homeownership journey with a lender who knows your neighborhood. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Hello, I'm Felicia with Community Resource Bank in Faribault. Looking to purchase, build, or refinance your home? At Community Resource Bank, our mortgage lenders walk with you through every step because your dream home deserves local care. Whether it's buying your first home, building from the ground up, or tapping equity, you'll find options that fit your life, not just the market. Start your home ownership journey with a lender who knows your neighborhood. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
And welcome to Northfield Live, and we're just moments away from the start of tonight's matchup. Your Northfield Raiders, they're getting ready to take on the Owatonna Huskies. Eric Thomas here with you on the call tonight, and I'm joined by Cass once again, and our producer is going to be our fearless leader, Lance, and on the camera operator is going to be Christian. So we got a really swell team here up in Media Row, and we have two very well-played teams here on the ice tonight. Northfield is back in action once again and look to remain unbeaten in the Big Nine Conference as they continue a 4-game stretch of conference play. The Raiders welcome the Owatonna Huskies, who are 9-9 and 4-3 into the Big Nine, into the Pepsi Center to complete their series. Northfield skated away with a 4-2 road victory in the first meeting back on November 20th. And the Raiders are officially in the home stretch of the season with just 3 weeks to go. And that's just 7 games, if you can believe that. 7 games left ahead of section play. Owatonna is coming in having won 3 of their last 4 games, dating back to the final game of the Schmitz Holiday Tournament in Farmington. The top 3 goals scorers for the Huskies are all underclassmen, led by sophomore Alexis Noble, who's got 11 goals and 12 assists. I keep reading that as games. I don't know why. And junior Grace Mitchell, who's got 9 goals, 11 assists, and sophomore Gabrielle Paget, who's got 8 goals and 5 assists. If the Section 1 AA playoffs started today, Owatonna would be the 4th seed and would be hosting their first-round game against Rochester Mayo. So that's a look at where we're at coming into tonight's matchup as the Raiders are getting ready to play the Owatonna Huskies at the Pepsi Center. We're in warm-ups right now. Game time will be underway. We'll step aside, and when we come back, we'll hear from both coaches right here on Northfield Live.
Business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
Winter is here. Warm up with great deals only at Soda Chevrolet in Northfield. From sleek SUVs to powerful trucks, it's the perfect time to find your next ride and start 2026 strong. From service to sales, they are dedicated to providing a great experience without the pressure. At Soda Chev, their goal is to exceed the expectation of their employees and customers, maintaining loyalty for a lifetime. Soda Chevrolet, located on Highway 3 in Northfield.
Hey teens, ready for your first checking account? At Heritage Bank, our youth checking gives you your own debit card, mobile app, and online banking tools. Everything you need to build healthy money habits early. It's the perfect way to learn money skills, save for goals, and start building independence, all with no monthly fees. Parents, you'll love the easy account monitoring too. Learn more or open an account today at heritagebankmn.com. Banking made easy, convenient, and local. Heritage Bank, community banking at its best.
Okay. All right. And welcome back to Northfield Live. And we're going to do tonight's coaches' interviews. We'll start with Coach LaPanta. Tonight's coaches' interviews are brought to you by LMR Media, providing local marketing and advertising that delivers results. Let us help your local business. Visit lmrmedia.org for more information.
I want to talk about the LMR Media and what's happening on with that really quick, get something in. That the school board last night looks like they are going to approve. We just sold the naming rights to the football stadium to Heritage Bank, so it's going to be Heritage Bank Stadium at Memorial Field. And so now we're going to start advertising space on a new video board that we plan to build this summer. So
very cool.
That's one of the things we're working on.
All right, that was our very, very fearless leader and producer for tonight's matchup, Lance. And let's hear from Coach LaPanta on Northfield Live. And we're here with Coach LaPanta on Northfield Live of the Northfield Raider Girls Hockey Program. And Coach, you guys are coming off of a very impressive game against Rochester JM. What were you looking for in that game, and what did you see?
Well, honestly, we did get off to a really slow start on the road. We had a good game Tuesday night against the Blake Bears, one of the top teams in Class A. Had 2-1 lead going to the third, and had an unfortunate 7 minutes of hockey where we gave up the lead and ended up coming out on the losing end there. But overall, liked our performance as far as our compete level and some of the things we did structurally as a group. Then we got off to a real slow start down Rochester, but then rallied and had a really strong third and ended up walking away with a 6-1 win. But yeah, this time of year, just want to continue to play with some urgency and a little bit of desperation as we start moving towards the playoffs.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that. There's really no rest for the weary at this time of the season because sections are just a month away. Standings, 3 weeks, yeah. So they're right around the corner. They're going to be here before we know it. Who do you see going into the conference and the section tournaments as your probably biggest opponent going into that tournament?
Well, sections, it's Farmington's to win. That's fine. They can have the target on their back. They beat us last year in the section final. They can have the target. After that, it's anybody's game. So it's 0-0 once you get there. We're just, again, trying to be the best version of ourselves come February. So we've got 3 weeks to put the pedal down. We get Mia back next week and then really try to refine who we are and lock into our roles and get ready for playoffs.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up me in there because it seemed with the game against Blake, for instance, it seemed like the Perukas and Crone were stepping into the position that was being filled or left by Mia. What did you see in the game against Rochester?
Yeah, I mean, it's a total team effort. We've got 4D that get a lot more ice now. We usually roll 5, and Mia gets 35-plus minutes a night, so it's great for these other 4D who are really stepping up to be on the ice every other shift. No time to think. Just keep playing, keep reacting. So it's a good growth period for them over these 4 games while she's gone.
All right, very good. And As always, I like to check in, see how the health of the team is doing. Is everybody still pretty healthy?
We are good. No injuries. No one has missed school. I think we're through the flu bugs. We're hoping to be healthy to the finish line now.
All right. And before we get going here, what do you guys know about Owatonna tonight?
Well, I mean, it's a rivalry game. Doesn't matter what the records are. We got them early in the year. Both teams are certainly going to be a lot different than they were 2 months ago. Obviously, our personnel is a little bit different tonight. We feel we're better. I'm sure they feel the same. Again, you throw out the records, it's going to be a barn burner. They're going to bring all they got. They circle this game a lot. We're undefeated in the conference. I'm sure they're trying to ruin that. So we got to be ready.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck tonight, and good luck against the rest of the way.
Appreciate you. Go Raiders.
That was Coach LaPanta of the Northfield Raider Girls Hockey Program. We'll be back on Northfield Live after this.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, and we're going to hear from Coach Cloud of the Owatonna Huskies. And we're here on Northfield Live talking with Coach Cloud of the Owatonna Huskies. And Coach, welcome into Northfield tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
And you guys are coming off of a pretty interesting schedule. You guys were up north taking on Elk River and Rogers. Tell us a little bit about what you saw in that game, or in those games, I should say, and what you liked, what you didn't like, just what were your overall thoughts?
Yeah, nice to get some of those North Metro teams. I'm originally from the area, so it's nice to have connections with the coaches and the teams up there. Had a good game against Rogers, got out to a 3-1 lead. Gave up a couple goals, one on a power play, and then one shortly after that, 8 seconds after to have them tie it. But our team bounced back, scored on a power play late in the game, and then sealed the deal with a 4-3 win against Rogers on Friday. And then we played right away again the next day, so we went from 7 p.m. to 2 p.m. the next day. So quick turnaround against Elk River. Came out a little bit flat, gave up 2 goals in the first 2 periods, had a lot of scoring chances, just didn't put the puck away, and then came out in the third period and scored 4. So it was an awesome finish for our team.
All right, very good. And thing I've noticed with Northfield is that their penalty kills and their power plays are, a force to be reckoned with. I mean, they're probably one of the best teams I've seen in girls hockey lately. What are your thoughts on your girls' power play and on your side of the defensive side of the puck?
Yeah, definitely. Northfield's got a great power play. I think they're operating right around 25 to 30% every single year. So being able to take care of Prukas and Miller on the power play and watching those 3 be dangerous up top, we've got to be in lanes and making sure we're taking away chances there. Obviously, not giving power play opportunities either by playing clean but physical. For our side, we're finally catching fire here with our power play, being able to score a few games. Those are big moments as we get late in the season too. So it's nice to see both teams that way.
Awesome, very cool. And yeah, like I was talking with Coach LaPanta here just a few moments ago, the playoffs are right around the corner. Tonight is going to be a rivalry game for Owatonna and Northfield. What do you guys know about the Raiders coming into tonight?
Yeah, definitely. They're a strong team, very strong skating team with the Pruka sisters and Miller on the back end, and they're scoring a lot of goals with those 3 players. So if we can get into their spaces and make things harder on them and be able to capitalize on our scoring chances, should be a good competitive game. It's fun to be always competitive with Northfield.
Awesome, very cool, Coach. And one last thing, the flu bug or whatever has just been floating around the state of hockey lately. So have your girls been kind of reprised from that, or are they kind of a little bit of it in their systems?
Yeah, we're coming back from it. We got hit right over Christmas break, Christmas tournament with our overnight trip up to Brainerd, and then coming back to the Farmington tournament. So our girls are dealing with it. Things seem to be good now, healthy, getting through. So we'll have our full squad tonight.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck tonight against the Raiders, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That was Coach Cloud of the Owatonna Huskies. We'll be back on Northfield Live right after this.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Scopos Athletics is more than a gym. It's a community focused on helping you be the best you can be. With 24-hour gym access, routine classes, and personal training from local experts, the coaches at Scopos work with you every step of the way to help you meet your personal fitness goals. Prioritizing long-term health and wellness, the qualified coaches at Scopos will personalize your fitness plan around you and your needs, pushing you towards the growth you're capable of, regardless of your fitness level. Visit ScoposAthleticsMN.com to get a free consultation and start your fitness journey.
You're back.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, where we're just mere moments away from the start of this matchup between the Northfield Raiders and the Owatonna Huskies. And just taking a look at some stats. I mean, you got the stats, Cass. I mean,
I'm writing all my stats down,
yes,
so I can quickly.
So as we heard the coach with Coach Cloud in that pregame interview, their defensive side of the puck is, so-so, but, Northfield's defensive side of the puck, that seems to be pretty good as far as, like, power plays and penalty kills and things like that. What are some of your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, on paper, I think it's going to be a good hockey game. Obviously, Northfield, they have a little bit of a better power play, but Owatonna has a better penalty kill right now. So special teams, as always, are going to be important for both teams. Staying out of the box is probably going to be the most important thing so that you don't give up those different opportunities. But we also mentioned Mia Miller is out right now. She's in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, I was biting my tongue in the inside of my cheeks so hard when Cloud was talking about, the Perukas and Miller, and I'm just like, sir, Miller's not here tonight. She's in Nova Scotia. She's taking part of that tournament up there, and, I mean, they're doing really well up there.
Yeah, the game today, I watched a couple highlight reels. They played Finland, 14-0 win. They had 70-some shots on net, just dominating. So going into the quarterfinals, they look like they're going to be in a pretty good spot.
Yes, so. And, as you said, we were talking a little bit before we got going here, but, Miller was not a part really of any of the scoring, but, good on her. She's up there. She's playing. So, congrats to her and everything like that. But focusing back now here at Northfield, we're just moments away from Owatonna and Northfield girls hockey. Before we take a quick commercial break, let's take a look at some other games going on around the area tonight. Rochester Century, they're taking on Red Wing. Last, we have a in progress. The most recent update is 5-2 in favor of Rochester in that matchup. It's a battle of Mankato down there. It's Mankato West taking on Mankato East. Austin is hosting Rochester Mayo. Prior Lake, they're hosting Lakeville South, a team that could be a force to be reckoned with for the Raiders come playoff time, but we will see. Grand Rapids Greenway, they're taking on Superior. And Northfield, just moments away from the start of that matchup. And before we go to another commercial break here, let's thank our sponsor, our big sponsor here tonight. That is the Northfield Insurance Agency, your hometown partner for personalized insurance solutions. Reach out to NIA today to protect what matters most. A big thank you to Northfield Insurance Agency for supporting Raider Girls Hockey on Northfield Live and providing free streaming all season long, including throughout the playoffs, which are just 7 games away. So we will have the starting lineups, the national anthem, and the start of the first period. That's all coming up here in just a few moments. We'll be back on Northfield Live.
Business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Scopos Athletics is more than a gym. It's a community focused on helping you be the best you can be. With 24-hour gym access, routine classes, and personal training from local experts, the coaches at Scopos work with you every step of the way to help you meet your personal fitness goals. Prioritizing long-term health and wellness, the qualified coaches at Scopos will personalize your fitness plan around you and your needs, pushing you towards the growth you're capable of, regardless of your fitness level. Visit ScoposAthleticsMN.com to get a free consultation and start your fitness journey.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by IAT today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Hi, I'm Adam.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, and we do have a scoreboard update here for you for those two games that were in progress. It was Rochester Century taking on Red Wing. They won 8-2, Rochester did, and it was a battle of Mankato as Mankato East, they defeated Mankato West at the All Seasons Arena by a score of 8-0. So that was a pretty impressive matchup there. And as we get ready for this matchup here at the Pepsi Center in Northfield, the Owatonna Huskies are coming into town and getting ready for the starting lineups. And I think reading the numbers here tonight is going to be kind of interesting because Northfield, they're wearing their orange or their
golden.
Gold. Yes, the golden uniforms with the maroon numbers, and that's always a difficult thing for a broadcaster.
We'll do our best.
Let's throw it down to the PA announcer, and we'll hear our starting lineups for your Northfield Raiders and Owatonna Huskies.
With the visitors, the Owatonna Huskies. Starting at defense, a senior, number 11, Kendra Bogan. Starting at center, a senior, number 14, Kaylee Butler. Starting at right wing, a senior, number 17, Genevieve Froman. Starting at defense, a senior, number 25, Paige Thompson. Starting at left wing, a junior, number 28, Grace Mitchell. And starting in goal for the Huskies, a junior, number 31, Sawyer Bourne. And now, your Northfield Raiders. Starting in goal, number 1, a senior, Belle Torgeson. Starting at wing, a sophomore, number 11, Reese Peruka. Starting at the other wing, a junior, number 16, Emma Peruka. Starting at center, a senior, number 19, Ashlyn Pockert. Starting at defense, a junior, number 20, Izzy Paulson. And starting at the other defense, a sophomore, number 22, Ada Parker. And now please rise if you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner.
Alrighty, just moments away from start of this matchup for the Section 1. Is it 2A or single A? 2A? Here?
Should be 2A.
There. Yeah, there we go. 2A here at the Pepsi Center. Let's run through the starting lineups one more time. First for the Owatonna Huskies, it's Kendra Bogan at one of the defense. Starting center is going to be Kaylee Butler. At the wing, it's going to be Genevieve Froman. And at the other defense, it's going to be Paige Thompson, and Grace Mitchell is going to be the other wing. And Sawyer Bourne will be your starting netminder for the Huskies. And the starting lineup for the Northfield Raiders, I was wrong. I figured it was going to go one of Perukas, Parker, and then Erickson, but no, it's going to go both Perukas. And I think Parker
as the center.
Yep. And then on the defense, it's going to be Izzy Paulson and Ada Parker. So a good starting lineup for the Raiders here tonight.
Mixing things up a little bit. I like to see it.
Yes. Keeping us on our toes is LaPanta. So as he's said in the last two games that we've talked with him, with Mia Miller being up in Nova Scotia, a lot of the defensive players, they're coming up and they're getting a lot more ice time to fill that slot. So we're going to see what that mix-up is going to do here this evening. And as it was once said, it's a great day for hockey, and that is true here in the city of Northfield, and the puck is dropped, and Northfield wins the draw. Chasing down after it for Northfield was Reese Peruka. They try to clear it out, but they keep it into the Owatonna zone, and the Owatonna Huskies, they get it up to center ice. But Northfield brings it back the other way, and here comes Peruka. Going on a backhanded pass, and a pass attempt out in front to Pockert. Goes wide. And now Northfield with it down in their own zone. Izzy Paulson gets it up to Peruka. That's Reese Peruka. And now as Padgett tries to get something going, here comes the Huskies. With the puck will be Brielle Goodnature. She takes a shot. That goes wide. Now a pass from Owatonna is intercepted and brought all the way down by Emma Peruka. She wraps around the back of the net looking for somebody. She finds Lillian Ginger at the blue line. She takes a shot right into traffic. Now Owatonna trying to clear it out once again, but Northfield doing a great job of keeping it in their zone. And Owatonna, they ice the puck. And here comes our first face-off down in the Owatonna zone. And Cass, we're not going to do what we've been doing the last couple of games.
I have put my list of no saying these things because every time I say things, they then continue to happen.
Yes.
So, not going to say them today.
15:36 left to go here. About a minute and a half has elapsed in this first period. Northfield, they win the draw once again. But Owatonna, they try to clear it out. but Northfield keeps it down into the Owatonna zone, and a very, very light backhanded shot put on net by Taylor Crone is gloved up by the netminder for Owatonna, Sawyer Bourne, and we're going to have the second one just 10 seconds after the first. Owatonna, they win the draw in a whiff pass attempt by Northfield, but they get it back behind the Owatonna net. Pass out in front's cleared away by Owatonna. Now Crone, Taylor Crone with the puck, getting tied up along the far boards. Cleared out by the Huskies, and I believe that's Kendra Bogan going along the left-hand side. Shot out in front, and a little collision going on back behind the net. Now Froman with the puck, playing a little bit of defense as she's looking to make something happen with her team. And a big miscommunication on what was going on for Northfield. Owatonna, they intercept that pass and dump it all the way down. But it's cleared out by Northfield. Now, I believe Owatonna, Bouchot, getting the puck back behind the Northfield net. Chasing after it for the Huskies is Cummins. She's a JV varsity relief player. And now Northfield has the puck, and bringing it up is Olive Cook. A shot put on net is gloved up by the netminder Bourne for Owatonna. We're going to have our third face-off of this first period.
I don't think we should start tallying. I think that would just be a lot.
Yeah.
We should expect about 30 face-offs a game.
Probably.
That's a good kind of average.
But now Northfield, they win this. It's stolen away by Owatonna. Owatonna gets it all the way down in the Northfield zone. Now with the puck is Good Nature for Owatonna. She gets it out to the blue line, but crosses into center ice, so they have to clear out. They dump it down to the Northfield zone. And a very light pass up to Lindsay Erickson on the right wing side of the boards. As she gets poke checked away. Now Owatonna on the clear out and up to the cherry picker. That was Alexis Noble, but she loses control and Northfield regains. Now Northfield clearing it out to center ice. Kept alive by Owatonna. Cross ice pass over to Thompson. Thompson dumps it in, but stolen away by Paulson. Now Erickson with it. She dumps it in, and she's going to change out. But chasing for it will be Reese Peruka. And Owatonna steals the puck once again. And that's Butler, starting center for the Huskies. They try to clear it out. Stopped at the blue line. Shot into traffic. Deflected away. And now Butler with it. Tries to clear it out once again. Stopped at the blue line by Gindra. Owatonna clears it all the way down, and it's going to be deflected and stopped by Belle Torgeson. Now Northfield with it. Clearing it out is Taylor Crone. She stops, puts it around the back of the net. Reese Peruka chasing after it as well. But now Owatonna with the puck. Putting on the afterburners and trying to go coast to coast with it is Olivia Bouchot. She dumps it in. 12 minutes left to go here in this first period as Northfield clears it out to center ice. And now that was Cedarstrom, excuse me. Northfield crossing the blue line, skating right, left, pass out in front is stopped by Cedarstrom. She goes coast to coast, dumps it in, chasing after it is her teammate. That's Gabriella Paget. Now Northfield coming the other way. It's a 2-on-1 in favor of Owatonna. Kendra Bogan trying to clear it out. Kept alive briefly by Erickson. Stolen away by Owatonna. Shot put on net and a glove save by Torgeson. And that shot was from Rick from the blue line. And we're going to have a stoppage of play here and a face-off coming up in the Northfield zone.
Very back and forth game to start here in the first 5 and change minutes. So good to see, especially coming off of a couple tough games, that Christmas tournament, kind of getting through some sicknesses, I'm sure, in the last couple of weeks.
And the shots on net is just a differential of 1. Now, a little tie up in the near corner. Coming out with it will be number 20. That is Kendall Rose of Owatonna. Cross-ice pass. Nobody is there. Picked up by Emma Peruka. Get it out to Brooklyn Hubbard. She shorthands passes it over to Lillian Gindra. Gindra getting it out to the blue line to Peruka, who loses control of it. Poked away by Owatonna, but stolen right back by Northfield. Pass out in front. Stolen away, but kept alive by Northfield in the Owatonna zone. And now Owatonna clearing the puck and waved off that icing as Torgerson gets a stick on it. Gets it over to Crone. Crone dumps it in. Now at Reese Peruka. Emma just stepped off the ice, so that will make my job a lot easier. Now Parker. Cross-ice pass down low to, that was number 9, Avery Wagner, who dumps it back into the Owatonna zone. Simon with the puck for Northfield, trying to get around the back of the net. Little collision back behind the Owatonna net. Now Paulson trying to maybe pass it out in front, but it went around the back of the net once again. Now picking it up for Owatonna. That is Johnson. She gets it up to the cherry picker. That was June Froman. But they do a dump and change, and Northfield gets the upper hand as Wagner, she dumps it in, but Owatonna takes control once again. Kept alive in the zone by number 12. That was Brooklyn Hubbard. Now Olive Cook, who's getting tied up just a little bit here, trying to get a skate on it because her stick was tied up. But now Owatonna coming back the other way. 4-on-3 situation. Backhanded pass. One-time shot. That goes wide by Brielle Goodnature. That goes really high and wide. 8:45 left to go here. Putting on the afterburners was Northfield. That was Brooklyn Hubbard going coast to coast. Now Owatonna with it down in the Northfield zone. Poke checked away by Paulson. Paulson trying to get it up to Erickson. Erickson dumps it in. She changes out, chasing after it for Northfield. That is number 19, Ashlyn Pockert. Now with the puck for Northfield, a very light backhanded shot by Reese Peruka goes wide. Now Paulson with the puck. Slap shot by Ada Parker, trying to get a one-time shot there, but goes into traffic. Peruka, shot goes wide. Backhanded pass once again out in front to Northfield. Nobody was there. That pass was put on by number 19, Ashlyn Pockert. Now here comes Mitchell for Owatonna. Gets poke checked away by Parker. And now Owatonna. Pass intended for number 26. That was Johnson. Abigail Johnson was broken up by Northfield. Reese Peruka shot and a goal! At 7:33 on the clock. And I believe that might be an unassisted shot and a goal by Emma Peruka. She leads the flyby line. And if we have the replay, let's take a look at our Community Resource Bank replay. See how that was all set up. Yes, I believe it might be an unassisted goal for Northfield. So now we got the puck drop. Owatonna with it in the Northfield zone. And another shot on net is grabbed up by Torgerson.
The Raiders, number 16, Emma Peruka, unassisted at 9:27 of the first period.
9:27.
Unassisted on your Raider goal.
9:27. It was unassisted for Reese Peruka. Emma Peruka, excuse me. That's going to be her 13th goal on the season so far. Now Erickson with the puck for Northfield. Crosses the blue line. Coming in to give her a hand is number 23, Reagan Crone. They get it around the back of the net. Picked up by Hubbard. Stolen away by Owatonna. Owatonna dumping it into the Northfield zone. And Gindra getting a stick on it. Trying to clear it out, but Erickson wasn't really paying attention. And it's stolen away by Bouchot. Now out to the blue line. Cross-ice pass. Down low, and a shot put on net, but it's cleared out by Northfield. Now here comes Cook along the near boards. Cook in the corner. Tripped up, and now a tie-up, and cleared out by Peruka. Peruka along the far board, stops. Poke checked away, but kept alive, and a shot stopped by the netminder.
I have a couple observations here.
Yes.
First off, Northfield is only playing 4 defense right now. So quick changes, lots of shifts for all 4 of their D. They do have a much shorter bench than Owatonna, just looking at the benches. But this is, I think, one of the most back and forth hockey games that I've seen for Northfield this year, this early in the game at least.
Yes.
10 minutes in.
Now Northfield with the puck, and Peruka gets tied up. Now Emma Peruka trying to backhanded pass to somebody, but Owatonna clearing it out, but Northfield keeping it alive. Shot put on net, almost rebounded by Emma Peruka. Northfield, they clear Owatonna, clears the puck all the way to the Northfield zone. Northfield trying to clear it out, and they get it out to center ice. Picked up by Reese Peruka. With poke checked away by the Huskies. Huskies getting it up to the cherry picker, Brielle Goodnature. But she wasn't able to do much with it as she changed out. Northfield trying to get a breakout play going, and they do to center ice, but stolen away by the Owatonna Huskies. Now another tie up on the near boards here. As Fromm tries to get a handle on it, and she does. Pass intended for Grace Mitchell, and a big hit by Mitchell, and a penalty upcoming on Owatonna. And they're going to send Mitchell to the sin bin for 2 minutes. And
looks like it's a body check.
I would assume so, just by that crunch that we heard in the corner.
And it looked like she kind of caught an edge, too, right before she went into the boards. But
Probably.
Looks like everyone's all good here.
Yeah,
doesn't look like the trainer's tending to anyone, so that's a good thing.
Northfield with the puck on the power play. We should mention tonight's power play is sponsored by CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way for planning your future.
Roughing. Time of the penalty, 12:03.
12:03, and roughing will be the penalty. And as we were mentioning, the power plays are sponsored tonight by CWS, from planning your future to managing the day. CWS team has you covered. And Peruka, she takes another shot. That was Emma. Back out to the blue line as Owatonna is doing their best to try to clear the puck. And they're going to call offsides on everybody because Reese Peruka, her back foot was just that much farther back from the blue line. So we're going to have a face-off coming up outside the Owatonna zone here.
Yeah, that puck just came out. And I will say, for a forward being at the blue line, it's one of those things that you don't get to practice a whole lot. But this power play unit right now is 4 or 5 forwards for Northfield.
Now Reese Peruka, one of those forwards, getting the puck back behind her own net, putting on the afterburners, zigging and zagging in between the defense. Shot is stopped by the defense, and a secondary shot by Taylor Crone coming in to try to make something happen. Puts a shot into the net, but not the one they were bunting. So we're going to have a face-off coming up on the stick side of the netminder for Owatonna. Now Northfield, they win the draw. Gets it out to Reese Peruka. Cross-ice pass. And a backhanded shot put on net, but stolen away by Owatonna. Owatonna clearing the puck. And I think we might have an icing coming up here new.
They're on the penalty kill, so there are no icings when they're killing penalties.
Reese Peruka crossing the red line. Now crossing the blue line into the Husky zone. Cross-ice pass over to Emma. Now back over to Ashlyn Pockert. Pockert with the puck. Hands it off to Crone. Crone along the near boards. Passes back out to the blue line to Peruka. Peruka's pass intended for Hubbard was just a little bit wide. And another shot put on by Hubbard is stopped, and we are at full strength once again. Owatonna doing a great job of killing off that penalty with 2:50 left to go here in this first period. Northfield trying their best to get the puck down into the zone, but Owatonna doing a great job of keeping it alive in the Northfield zone. Shot from the blue line, stop. And now Northfield stopping that puck once again. And Olivia Simon trying to clear that puck out, but it's stopped at the center ice by Owatonna. Owatonna doing some zigging and zagging. Kept out of the zone by Northfield. Now Good Nature trying to get something going down in the zone for Owatonna, excuse me. Poke checked away by Northfield. It's a 2-on-1 with Olive Cook being the lone Raider going into the Husky zone. That's stolen away by Owatonna. Dumped and changed. Just under 2 minutes left to go here in this first period on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. It is 1-0 in favor of Northfield. Now Cook on the far boards. Getting it off the backhand to the forehand, over and up to number 19, Pockert, and there's going to be a short ice coming up with 94 seconds left.
She was about a stick length away from that red line. She decided to dump that puck in.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. It gives them a chance to kind of catch their breath, but at the same time, I don't think that's really what LaPanta wants them to do this late in the first period.
No, not with a D-zone face-off that is imminent after those icing calls.
Now, Owatonna, maybe Northfield, it was a draw on the draw. And now here comes Northfield with the puck. Along the back of the net. Pass out in front, that goes wide, nobody home. Getting it along the near boards is Parker. Parker, cross-ice pass up to number 19, Pockert. She takes a shot. That goes back behind the Husky net. Now with 1 minute left to go in this first period. Owatonna and Northfield tied up along the near boards here. Owatonna trying to clear it out. And a little scrum, as it looked like Paulson maybe threw some hands, and it looks like there might be a penalty upcoming here.
Penalty on Owatonna, it looks like.
Huh. I would
Kendra Bogan, maybe? Probably a rough. I couldn't see anything that was happening.
I could not either, but I'm going to...
An elbow.
Oh, you don't see those very often.
No, we do not.
So we're going to have an offensive face-off on the power play for Northfield. Power plays once again tonight are brought to you by CWS Big Time Advice, the small town way. Owatonna doing their best, and they do clear it out to the...
On us number 11, Kendra Bogan. 2 minutes, elbowing. Time 16-20.
So now Northfield with the puck. Is that Peruka? Yeah, she gets it all the way across. And over to Pockert, excuse me. And a shot on goal is a score on the power play goal for Northfield. That's going to be, I believe, Taylor Crone. And is she the leader of the flyby line? I believe she is.
Should be assist to Erickson and Maybe.
Let's take a look at the
Reese
community
Peruka.
resource. Let's look at the Community Resource Bank's replay and see how this kind of came about. So it looked like Emma Peruka and Erickson. Yeah. So let's throw it down here in a sec to the PA guy with 11 seconds left to go here in this first period. Let's throw it down.
Scoring on the power play for Northfield, number 11, number 5, Taylor Crone. Assist went to number 11, Reese Peruka, and number 4, Lindsay Erickson on the power play.
So that will wrap up the first period here. And when we come back, we will have the breakdown of how the period went and a whole lot more. That's all coming up on the intermission report on Northfield Live.
Business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
Retirement planning can feel overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions created our Financial GPS, a goals-based planning process that gives you a clear, written roadmap to your retirement dream. From assessment to action, we'll guide you every step of the way. Start your journey to retiring with confidence. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Scopos Athletics is more than a gym. It's a community focused on helping you be the best you can be. With 24-hour gym access, routine classes, and personal training from local experts, the coaches at Scopos work with you every step of the way to help you meet your personal fitness goals. Prioritizing long-term health and wellness, the qualified coaches at Scopos will personalize your fitness plan around you and your needs, pushing you towards the growth you're capable of, regardless of your fitness level. Visit ScoposAthleticsMN.com to get a free consultation and start your fitness journey.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Community Resource Bank stands strong because we're part of your everyday life. From Northfield to Faribault to Cannon Falls and Roseville, we're more than a bank. We're a neighbor committed to community. We're proud to offer banking that's truly personal, meeting your financial needs and supporting our local neighborhoods. At Community Resource Bank, your goals become our goals. Because when our community thrives, together we all succeed. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building, low maintenance house on a lake, lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Northfield Softball Association is recruiting 7 and 8-year-olds that are interested in learning the game of softball. The 8U season is a 3-month-long season that runs April through June, with games taking place on Wednesday nights. Registration for 8U softball is still open, but registration closes on January 31st. The cost to participate in the league is $225 per athlete. To register your athlete and for more information, visit northfieldfastpitch.org or click on the Northfield softball link located on northfieldlive.com.
The Blue Line Club would like to thank all of our sponsors and recognize our gold level sponsors for their contributions to this year's Raider boys hockey team. Sponsorships of the Blue Line Club enable equipment purchasing, team meals, and more. Thank you to College City Beverage, Hartman Insurance, Keith Pumper Plumbing and Heating, Merchants Bank, NCC Builders, Raider Automotive, Schultz Electric, Trek Properties, the Northfield VFW, Sorum Livestock and Hauling, Jacobson Law, Jersey Mike's, and Granite Logistics. Thank you to the Blue Line Club Gold Level sponsors for helping make Raider hockey a success.
And welcome back to Northfield Live, where at the end of the first period, it was all Northfield on the scoreboard. So let's take a look at how we got to that. First up at the 9:27-ish mark of the first period, it was a really beautiful setup goal by Emma Peruka. She had the puck along the near boards. She was able to skate it out a little bit as we take a look at your Community Resource Bank. And there we go, just a top shelf goal. It looked like Taylor Crone was lifting her stick in anticipation of a possible one-time shot, but Emma Peruka was like, nah, not a teammate, I'm good. Bang. Top shelf goal. Raiders are up 1-0. And then at the 16:49 mark, it was a goal put on net by Taylor Crone. Did we fire that replay again? Let's take a look at that one more time. And this is your Community Resource Bank about how that came about. It was Emma Peruka, or Reese Peruka, getting the puck to Erickson, and Erickson took a shot, but that was deflected out, and Taylor Crone was just right there for the beautiful rebounded shot, and that's where we're at, 2-0, and we should mention too that goal was on a power play for Northfield as well. So they are just adding to their power play statistics coming into tonight. They were 29% on the power play and 76% on the penalty kill, which they haven't. You know what? I'm going to stop right there.
Don't say it. Can't say that.
Not going to say it. So, but overall, I mean, it was a pretty decently played first period of hockey here at the Pepsi Center. It was back and forth. There was one shot on goal for Owatonna, then Northfield had maybe one, and then they had another, then Owatonna. It was just back and forth all period long, and I think we had pretty much even face-offs in each zone of the ice here tonight so far.
Yeah, it was very much a back and forth game up until about that 5 minute to go mark in that first period. Mm-hmm. But that's also right about when the penalties started happening too. So It's weird how you see that shift in the game when you have those penalties. I mean, yes, of course, a goal is going to be a momentum changer, but you have those penalties that happen. You've got your best players out on the ice killing that penalty, or even on the power play side, and it's just it chops up the game a little bit.
A little bit, and I mean the only two penalties came from Owatonna. One was a body checking check penalty, and the other one was an elbow, which you really don't see a whole lot of in high school hockey. But Northfield was able to kill that and get the power play goal. And let's take a look at what's going on our out-of-town scoreboard here. Rochester Century, they took on Red Wing, and they defeated Red Wing by a score of 8-2. And Mankato East, they defeated Mankato West by a score of 8-0. Austin is hosting Rochester Mayo. Prior Lake is hosting Lakeville South. And Lakeville South could be a powerhouse opponent for Northfield come playoff time here in a couple games. And Grand Rapids Greenway, they're taking on Superior. And that game is in progress. That's at the Dahmer Arena, and Grand Rapids is leading 3-0. So we'll keep an eye on all of these going on tonight. But at the end of 2, Northfield, they currently lead by a score of 2, or at the start of 2, we're 2-0 lead for Northfield. And before we step aside, let's take a quick look at what we have coming up on the Northfield Live schedule. We have, boys hockey against Austin on a Thursday night here at the Pepsi Center. And then on Friday the 16th, Mankato West is taking on boys basketball. And then on the 20th, Owatonna will be coming to town to take on boys basketball. And Red Wing will be taking on girls hockey on the 20th as well here at the Pepsi Center. So a lot of great games on the Northfield Live schedule in the next couple of days. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another timeout, and when we come back, we'll have the start of the second period. Don't go away.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
As the year comes to a close, we begin to reflect on all we've done throughout the year, and we're looking forward to all this new year has to bring. At Northfield Retirement Community, we are proud of the work we've done supporting our residents, staff, family, and friends throughout the year. We'd like to wish everyone a very happy and prosperous new year. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Home is where we build memories. From your walls to the backyard. Power through every project. For finishing touches, tough messes, little details, and the game day grill out. We've got you covered. Northfield Ace Hardware. Let's build it together.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayat's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Your business is more than work. It's your passion, your investment, your future. At Northfield Insurance Agency, they provide customized business insurance that fits your operation. Whether you run a shop, a farm, or a fleet, with decades of experience and trusted insurance partners, they help protect what matters most, so you can focus on running your business. Northfield Insurance Agency. Custom coverage starts here. Visit NFLDINS.com and let's get you covered.
And welcome back to Northfield Live's coverage of Northfield girls hockey from the Pepsi Center. Getting ready to start the second period. And Northfield leads on the Heritage Bank scoreboard by a score of 2-0. And before we get the second period underway, let's thank our big sponsor here tonight for sponsoring us to be able to do this, and that's Northfield Insurance Agency, your hometown partner for personalized insurance solutions. Reach out to NIA today to protect what matters most. A big thank you to Northfield Insurance Agency for supporting Raider Girls Hockey on Northfield Live and providing free streaming all season long, including throughout the playoffs, which are just weeks away here. So as we get ready and into position for the start of the second period, Owatonna wins the draw. And they try to dump it into the Northfield zone, but it's picked off by Paulson. She tries to clear it out, but Owatonna keeping it alive. They get it back out to the defense to number 11, Kendra Bogan. So I think they're going to have the starting 5 out here for Owatonna. And a knockdown could have been a trip for Northfield. But now Northfield with the puck. Here comes Paulson along the far boards. Backhanded pass out in front, intended for Reese Peruka, but she was just slightly out of position. Peruka wrapping it around the back of the net. Picked up by Hubbard. She hands it off to Peruka. Passes it down low to, I believe that's Pockert. But Owatonna poke checking it away. Getting it out in front of their net and clearing it out to center ice. And a slash put on by number 28, Grace Mitchell. But Northfield able to wrap it around the back of her own net and trying to clear it out, but stopped at the breakout point by Gabriella Paget. But now Northfield clearing it down, and they're going to call an icing here. First one to start the second period.
I would say it's still a pretty back and forth game coming into the second period. I thought Northfield had that momentum going into the intermission, but it's a new period now, and it's like a 0-0 hockey game.
We have a face-off coming up on the stick side of Torgerson, and Owatonna wins that draw. Northfield trying to clear it out, but Owatonna keeping it alive, and they do, and here comes Northfield. Chasing after it for Northfield is Olivia Simon. Pass out in front, and a shot, and that goes wide off of a shot from Crone. Now a far side pass by Parker. Down low, out in front to Crone, is deflected away. And now here comes Owatonna. Owatonna with the puck. Alexis Noble. She takes a shot into traffic. Picked up by her teammate, Brielle Goodnature. As Goodnature, and it looks like, who is that? That is number 2. Lillian Gindra fights for the puck. Back out to the blue line to Johnson. Johnson shot out in front. And another off-balance shot by Brooklyn Cummins, a freshman for Owatonna. But Torgerson gloves it up, and we're going to have another face-off upcoming here in the Northfield zone.
So I don't know if you've noticed this, but Belle Torgerson is what we call a backwards goalie in the hockey world.
Okay.
Her blocker side is on her left side. She catches with her right. Typically, goalies are the opposite.
They're southpaws. Okay. So she's an orthodox.
A little bit,
Orthodox hand.
Right-hand catch.
Yeah. But now Northfield with the puck, trying to clear it out, kept alive by Owatonna. Chasing after for Owatonna is Olivia Bouchot, and she wraps it around the back of the net. Slap shot is stopped at the blue line. Cross-ice pass intended for number 25, Paige Thompson, but she loses control, tries to dump it in. Stolen and cleared out by Northfield. Backhanded pass down low by Cook. Stolen once again by Owatonna. And that's going to be Bogan, who was the last penalty on the stat sheet for Owatonna. But now they clear it out, and there's going to be no icing, as they say it was tipped. And picking it up for Northfield, that is number 12. Brooklyn Hubbard, she tried to clear it out. Stolen away by Owatonna. Another little back and forth dance here at the Pepsi Center. And now Northfield with it. They slap shot it down low and picked up off the bounce by Emma Peruka. Back out in front. Shot is stopped by traffic. That shot put on net by number 19, Ashlyn Pockert. Now Northfield, they steal the puck away after a dump and change attempt by Owatonna. Now Lillian Gindra with the puck. She tries to get something going down in the Owatonna zone, but Owatonna clearing it out. Now for Northfield, that was number 12, Brooklyn Hubbard. She clears it down, picked up in the zone by Owatonna's number 8, I believe. That's Ella Schroer. But poke checked away by Peruka. Backhanded pass, picked up by Reese Peruka. Reese Peruka out to the blue line to Gindra. Shot, stop, and a rebound by Emma, and it's glove saved by Bourne for Owatonna. And at 12:31 left to go in this second period, we're going to have a offensive face-off for Northfield. And that would have been a beautiful off-balance goal for Emma Peruka for her second one of the game.
Against a right-hand catch, Sawyer Bourne as well. Fun fact, both goaltenders in this game are right-hand catches, and I say that as a right-hand shot myself. You don't get to shoot at blocker sides as a right-hand shot too often, and all of the right-hand shots on the ice get blocker side today.
Now 2-on-1 in favor of Owatonna, going down into the Owatonna zone. It's picked up by Reese Peruka. She tries to wrap it around the back of the net, but stolen away by Taylor Bogan. She tries to clear it out, stopped by Izzy Paulson. Now Northfield with it, shallow in their own zone. Cleared out by Ada Parker. But that's poke checked away by Owatonna's number 12, Alexis Noble. She dumps it down low.
Lots of people on the ice for Owatonna right now.
If they're not careful, they could have gotten too many skaters on the ice. But we have a shot put on net by Owatonna and glove saved by Torgerson. So we're going to have a face-off coming up here in the Northfield zone.
It's always a tough thing to manage when you're trying to get players changing right at the bench, but then the puck starts to come around and there's players that are getting off the ice that look like they're going to play the puck but should not be playing the puck because their teammates are already on the ice for that substitution.
Owatonna wins the draw, shot on net, that goes wide. Picked up along the near boards by June Froman. Froman trying to get it out to center, but loses control of it. Shot from the blue line, stopped by traffic. Now trying to clear it out, it would be Olivia Simon. But that's stolen away by Owatonna's Brielle Goodnature. She takes a shot that goes wide. Pass intended from number 3, Brooklyn Cummins. Her pass intended for a teammate. That was stolen by Crone. Crone trying to clear it up to the cherry picker, but Owatonna dumping it right back into the Northfield zone. Now Northfield with the puck along the near boards. Poke checked away by Frome. And now Crone with it for Northfield. Owatonna back to Northfield. Back and forth we go here in Northfield. Northfield, they dump the puck, picked up by Owatonna deep in their zone. Now they get it up and out to center ice, but that pass intended for who knows gets picked off at the point by Northfield, and Cook putting a shoulder into the defender. And it's wrapped up and kind of caught up on the far boards now. Northfield with the shot and stopped, and Cook getting a little aggressive out in front, trying to get that puck into the back of the net. Now Northfield with the puck. I believe that's Paulson. Paulson shot out in front. I think that might have been a pass attempt intended for number 23, Reagan Crone. But now Owatonna on a 4-on-2 situation. Shot and a glove save by Torgerson, but she loses control. And another shot for Owatonna. Shot and a goal by Owatonna. I believe that might have been Taylor Bogan.
Yep, Kendra Bogan with that beautiful shot off of a rebound from a shot block at the point.
So let's take a look at your Community Resource Bank replay. And I believe Froman might get an assist on that. She was off balance by a lot. And so Paige Thompson, she took a shot and it was rebounded out. And got onto the stick of Bogan. So we'll see who gets the assist here. Let's throw it down to the PA announcer.
Kendra Bogan. Assist went to number 22, Olivia Bushel. Bogan from Bushel on the Owatonna goal at 7:10.
7:10 on that, and so now on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, Owatonna is within 1. We're going to have a face-off upcoming here in the Owatonna zone after a glove save by Bourne. And I think we're going to redo the face-off.
Little false start on the offense.
Okay. I didn't know we were playing football.
Sometimes you got to throw in some different sports. Hockey is a mix of a lot of different athletic events.
Now Northfield with the puck. Stolen away by Owatonna. Owatonna trying to get it going here in the Northfield zone. And Peruka handing it off to number 19. That's Ashlyn Pockert. Pockert, shot is deflected away by the netminder Bourne. And we're going to have a penalty for cross-checking. Interference. Okay. And who's the penalty going to be on? Is that going to be on Owatonna?
Yep, Gabriella Paget, number 15.
We are on another CWS Power Play here this evening. Power Plays are sponsored by CWS, where Jake Cook and Brent Peruka deliver big-time advice the small-town way. Trusted local experts helping you reach your financial goals. Thank you to CWS for sponsoring all of our Power Plays here this evening. So now we're going to have an offensive face-off for Northfield as they win the draw. Kept alive by Peruka. Cross-ice pass over to other Peruka. And a rebound attempt by Crone. And they're going to stop the play as Bourne covers it up. And I think they might have also said that the post came just a little bit loose. But now we're going to have another face-off coming up here. And Northfield wins the draw. Peruka bounces it off the skate of the defense. Crone with it in the corner. Crone, short pass to Pockert. And a slap shot from the blue line by Reese Peruka. Crone out to Peruka once again. That shot goes wide. And another penalty coming up here on Owatonna. Peruka with another shot. And they are going to stop the play.
It's like a cross check or a
slash.
Body check.
Is it a body check or is it a slash? Because he
body check.
Oh,
the slash is on your wrist with the sign.
Okay.
Unless he's going to be the next Wes McCauley with the very animated calls.
I really wish that they would mic up the refs for high school hockey and have a Wes McCauley moment. But now we're on another power play. So we're going to be, for at least the next couple of minutes, 5 on 3 for Northfield. Now Northfield with the puck. Lindsay Erickson getting it out to Peruka. Peruka, cross-ice pass.
To Owatonna's number 11, Kendra Bogan. 2 minutes, body checking. Time of the penalty, 8:31.
So now Reese Peruka, has the puck in the Owatonna zone. She stops along the near boards, thinks about it. Shot off the skate. Nobody there. Erickson with another shot, but now they get it out to the blue line. And now Owatonna on a 1-on-2 situation, but it's stolen away from them by Emma Peruka. Reese Peruka with the puck. Crosses the blue line. Skates along the far board. Stops. Wraps it around the back of the net. Picked up by Erickson. Gets it out to Crone. Back out to Peruka. Peruka skates in from the blue line. Cross-ice pass. Shot! And that's stopped. 23 seconds left to go in the first power play for Northfield. And now Owatonna getting something going on the breakaway here. And a shot. Backhanded shot stopped. And another shot put on net that's stopped as well. And we are going to have a glove save by Torgerson as she just dove on that puck.
Yeah, I don't blame her in that situation. I mean, she had a breakaway on a 3-on-5 for Owatonna, and then that rebound kind of popped out there a little bit. It looked like it hit the post.
So for the next 7 seconds, we're going to be on a 2-player advantage for Northfield. And Northfield has the puck in their own zone. Wrapping it around the back of their net, gets it up to Peruka. Peruka, cross-ice pass. Now Crone with the puck. Going around the back of the Owatonna net. Reese Peruka calling for it, gets it over to Emma. Shot, stopped by Owatonna. Now we are at 20 seconds left to go in the second power play. Cross-ice pass from Reese to Emma. Emma dumps it in and off the backboard. It gets glove saved and stopped by Bourne for Owatonna.
Northfield's getting a little excited when they get that puck. They just want to get those shots off, where Owatonna's doing a really good job of getting in those shot lanes, blocking those shots. So they're being a little too anxious right now, getting those shots off on the power plays and the 5-on-3.
Under 10 seconds left to go in the power play here. With the puck is Olive Cook. Cook getting it down low. And Crone with the shot from down low. Rebounded by Cook. Now we're at 5-on-5. Owatonna getting it up. No, trying to get it to the cherry picker. But Northfield was there to stop that play. Now with the puck for Northfield, back behind her own net, is Brooklyn Hubbard. She tries to get a breakout play going, and she does to Olive Cook. Cross-ice pass over to number 6, where Olivia Simon. Now Simon with the puck. Poke checked away by Owatonna, and Owatonna is on a one-on-one breakaway here, and that is put up by Genevieve Froman, but that's stolen away by Northfield. Northfield getting the afterburners put on and tripped up a little bit, but here comes Cook. Cook trying to go around the defense, but nothing came of that. 5.5 minutes left to go here in this second period on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's 2-1 in favor of Northfield. Now Cook with the puck back behind the net, and she gets knocked down by the defense. Now with the puck at the blue line is Brooklyn Hubbard. Hubbard getting it to Peruka. Peruka, cross-ice pass. Shot is stopped in front. Now Owatonna trying to clear the puck, and they do, and they're going to call an icing here at the Pepsi Center.
I think Owatonna, after that 5-on-3 penalty kill, the 3-on-5 for them, they have a little bit more life here.
Yes.
Killing both of those penalties. I mean, they've killed 4 of 5 tonight so far, so 80% on that penalty kill. They got to be feeling a little bit better after that first goal.
Northfield tied up on the far boards. Coming in to help is number 15, Gabriella Paget for Owatonna, and there's going to be a stoppage of play. What is that, a delay of game, or what's
Doesn't look like it.
They just stopped the play.
Well, the puck went out. She had shot it out, and I think it might have hit the glass before it went out, so it's just a defensive zone face-off.
Okay. I mean, it just
was
looked
goofy.
like
it was not a play that I don't think she was trying to hit the puck that high. It looks like they're going to kick Ashlyn Pocket out of the center spot here, too.
And now Emma Peruka with the face-off. She wins it for Northfield. And another little tie-up scrum on the far corner there. And Peruka coming in to help. Peruka wrapping around the back of the net, stopping, and she gets tied up. And she goes down. Owatonna trying to get something going. Clearing it out. Up to the blue line. And a 2-on-1 here for Owatonna. From she passes out in front, and nobody was home. And, oh, man, Torgerson just got lucky on that one. And a shot from the point from Owatonna. Gets it cleared out, and Owatonna gets control of it once again. Back behind the net for Owatonna. Now, is that 26? I think that's Abigail Johnson. She gets it out to the blue line, but they overcalculate that one, clearing it out, and now there's going to be offsides.
Yep, those players looking for a change over there kind of stepped on or offsides to get onto the bench, but not quick enough to get their feet off the ice before the puck was brought back into the zone.
And I don't know if they realize it, but just outside the blue line, they have this thing called a door.
Yeah, so it's really tough when you have boards like this with the penalty box in the middle of the ice, because usually the players in the second period that are there are the defense. So if the defense are trying to change, you don't want to get in their way, but then the forwards are on the other side of the blue line. It's really just a jumbled mess sometimes.
Now Northfield with the puck at the neutral zone. Picking it up for Northfield off of a pass attempt was Olivia Simon. And there's going to be a stoppage of play here.
Puck just got deflected up into the netting.
Okay. So now we're going to have a face-off coming up here in the Owatonna zone. Owatonna wins that draw. And it's stolen away by Northfield. And another scrum in the far corner. Cleared out by Northfield. 3.5 minutes left. Kept alive in the zone by number 2, Lillian Gindra. She tried to take a shot, but that's deflected away by Owatonna. And here they come. Here come the Huskies. Fromm gets it up to number 22, Olivia Bouchot. She tried to take a shot, but Gindra was there to stop that. Now, with the puck, I think that might have been Cook, or no, that was Wagner, but she gets it up to her teammate. Cross-ice pass over to Paulson, but Owatonna was there to poke check that one away. Now with the puck for Northfield, I believe that is number 6, Olivia Simon. But Northfield, or the puck gets iced with 2:34 left to go here in this second period.
I'm still a firm believer that hybrid icing should be used at the high school level. For instances just like that, where you had that player kind of sneak behind the Raiders' defense and probably would have won that race to the puck, and then we would have been one less face-off in the game.
Now Owatonna with the puck. Kendra Bogan clearing it out, and chasing after it for Northfield. That was Ada Parker. She tried to clear it out, but Owatonna was right there to keep it alive. Owatonna bouncing it off the boards, but stolen away by Northfield, and there's going to be an offsides. And is that Paulson?
Paulson had the puck over here, yep, but Olive Cook was the one that stepped offside. She was anticipating Izzy Paulson getting into the zone.
Far side face-off coming up, won by Owatonna. And now Owatonna with the puck, but kept alive in the zone by Northfield. And Peruka off the bounce, shot and a goal! And her second of the night. Let's take a look at the Community Resource Bank replay. We might have another unassisted goal on our hands as Peruka got the puck from the clearing off the scrum there. It was a little off-balance pass and a top-shelf goal for Northfield.
I think Pockert might actually get the assist on that, but that same spot that she had that first goal.
There's number 16, Emma Peruka. Assist went to number 19, Ashlyn Pockert, and number 11, Reese Peruka. Peruka on your Raider goal at 15:09.
15:09, perfect. Thank you to our PA announcer here tonight. And there's another penalty.
Have a penalty. They're going to talk about it. That was a pretty blatant kneeing situation.
Do we have a
center ice?
Do we have a replay of that? Let's take a look at that on your Community Resource Bank replay. Oh yeah.
Thankfully, Reese
Yikes.
was able. She got up. She got to the bench. Looks like she's getting checked out.
So it's going to be a 2-minute penalty only. But we're going to have a face-off coming up here in the Owatonna zone. Power plays tonight, once again, are brought to you by CWS. Turning smart moves on the ice into smart moves for your future. Visit CWSFBO.com to connect with Jake, Brent, and the team.
Minor penalty assessed to Owatonna's number 28, Grace Mitchell. 2 minutes, tripping at 15-22.
Only tripping, okay. So now Northfield with the puck down in the Owatonna zone. Peruka, cross-ice pass over to number 19. That was, let me see here, Pockert. And now Northfield with it. Crone getting it over to Peruka. Peruka shot, and that's deflected out to central ice. Now with the puck is Ashlyn Pockert. Under a minute left to go here in this second period. It's 3-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. Peruka with the shot, and that's stopped, and an Erickson rebound. And Owatonna steals that, and they dump it down, and they're going to dump and change. And now Northfield trying to clear it out with just 30 seconds left to go in this second period. Erickson with the puck. Bounces it off the boards, trying to clear it out, but Owatonna dumping it right back in. Now with the puck for Owatonna is Alexis Noble, but that's stolen away by Erickson. Erickson getting tied up along the near boards. And a little scrum, and there's going to be a stoppage of play. They're going to call offsides with 10 seconds left to go here in this second period.
It's better than the, 0.2 seconds at the end of a period last game that you and I did together?
Yes.
It was like, what are we doing? But we're not like football or basketball where the clock just runs out, whistle stops the clock, and just got to go with it.
Now Northfield, they win the draw, kind of. And now Owatonna dumping it in with 2 seconds left, and that will be the end of the second period. On your Heritage Bank scoreboard, it is 3-1 in favor of Northfield. We'll be right back with the second period intermission report. That's coming up on Northfield Live right after this.
The volume of positive feedback we receive about Northfield Live is at times overwhelming. So when one of you catches me before or after a game telling me thank you for being there, I try my best to stop what I'm doing and listen. I always try to communicate that we would not be able to provide this service without the advertising partners. Our sponsors cover a wide range of services. The ads on both the homepage and on our advertising partners page are linked to each business's website, so you can get some information in a quick and easy way. Supporting our incredible sponsors is a great way to do business locally, and they provide the support to make everything on your screen possible. Thank you for watching Northfield Live, and thank you to those partners who chose to support us showcasing our Northfield students. Please check out our advertising partners tab at northfieldlive.com.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
Woo! Northfield Ford Chrysler celebrating the new year. Get 0% for 72 months on 2025 Ram. Lease Mustangs, Mach-E's, Escapes, and Bronco Sports as low as $399 a month, and Mavericks, Rangers, Explorers, Broncos, and F-150s as low as $499 a month. When you're ready for an extraordinary sales experience, we're ready to serve anytime at FordandNorthfield.com or on Highway 3 here in Northfield.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Cold weather is here. Stay ahead of winter season by stopping by Whit Brothers with our seasonal winterization service. At Whit Brothers, you can get your batteries, antifreeze, and tires checked for just $30. Don't let winter get the best of your vehicle. Choose Whit Bros and help keep your car tip-top shape throughout the coldest months of the year. A quick winter checkup now can save you costly repairs later. Our winterization service gives you honest, dependable protection at a price that won't break the bank. Whit Bros, for all your automotive maintenance and repair needs. Whit Brothers Services located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
The Blue Line Club would like to thank all of our sponsors and recognize our gold level sponsors for their contributions to this year's Raider boys hockey team. Sponsorships of the Blue Line Club enable equipment purchasing, team meals, and more. Thank you to College City Beverage, Hartman Insurance, Keith Pumper Plumbing and Heating, Merchants Bank, NCC Builders, Raider Automotive, Schultz Electric, Trek Properties, the Northfield VFW, Sorum Livestock and Hauling, Jacobson Law, Jersey Mike's, and Granite Logistics. Thank you to the Blue Line Club Gold Level sponsors for helping make Raider hockey a success.
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by Hyatt. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Located in downtown Northfield, Champion Sports has a great selection of Raiders, St. Olaf, and Carlton merchandise, including jackets, hats, and hoodies. Champion's got you covered. Champion Sports has everything you need for the hockey season, with a large selection of official CCM hockey equipment, including all the essentials, plus skate sharpening. You'll always be ready to hit the ice. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest seasonal gear is in stock at Champion Sports Northfield. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Are we back? Oh, there we go. Apologies on that. Welcome back to Northfield Live, where we are just about ready for the third period here. Let's take a look at what happened in that second period. There was a lot because there was a goal from Owatonna and a goal from Northfield, and the goal scored by Owatonna came at the 7:10 mark, and it was by Kendra Bogan off an assist from number 22, Olivia Bouchot. And let's take a look at the Community Resource Bank replay, and we'll tell you how that happened. So a shot was blocked and glove saved by Torgerson. Owatonna wrapped it around the back of the net, shot deflected out, and a top shelf goal by Kendra Bogan to get Owatonna within one goal. But then Northfield was like, you know what? Let's not end the period with a deficit of one. Let's try to score another goal. So that's exactly what they did, because at 15:09 it was Peruka getting the puck, and here's your Community Resource Bank replay once again. They had the puck along the far boards. Owatonna there trying to clear it out, and Peruka, she just got a really, really awkward bounce pass from her teammate. And that was number 19. That was Ashlyn Pockert and Reese Peruka. And she was able to split the D really quick and just get another beautiful top shelf goal from that. So that's where we're sitting. The score is 3-1 in favor of Northfield on the Heritage Bank scoreboard. And locally owned and managed, Heritage Bank really is community banking at its best. And before we go any further, let's take a moment to thank all of our sponsors here this evening. The instant replays, as you've been seeing all matchup long, are brought to you by Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Timeouts, we haven't had a whole lot of them tonight, but anything's possible here in the next period. But the timeouts are brought to you by the Quarterback Club. Family-owned, fan-approved. Quarterback Club sponsors all of the timeouts because great food brings the whole team together. And the thing I don't want to really talk about, but we really should, it's the hat trick. That is sponsored tonight by Car Time Auto. And anybody out there listening right now, if you have somebody here at the hockey game here this evening, be sure to text them, call them, email them, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook message, however you get a hold of them, and tell them that if Northfield scores a hat trick here tonight, head on down to the lobby and scan the QR code, because our sponsor of the hat trick, Car Time Auto, is going to give you a free oil change. And thank you to Car Time Auto for driving support for Raider hockey all season long. And also our Power Play sponsor, which we are currently in one after a trip, but we both thought that it was a kneeing situation. Those are brought to you by CWS, providing big-time advice a small-time way. From planning your future to managing today, the team at CWS has you covered. And the scoreboard, Heritage Bank, thank you to them. And our sponsor all season long is Northfield Insurance Agency. And your hometown partner for personalized insurance solutions. Reach out to NIA today to protect what matters most. A big thank you to Northfield Insurance Agency for supporting Raider hockey all season long on Northfield Live and all throughout the playoffs. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another quick timeout, and we'll be back with the third period right after this.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by IAT. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by IAT today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Whoa. Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions, but as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow!
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
True independence matters, especially when it comes to your financial future. At Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, we're not tied to any products or companies. That freedom lets us focus on what really matters: your goals, your values, and your peace of mind. As fiduciaries, we act in your best interest every time. Comprehensive Wealth Solutions, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Garage door won't open? Stuck halfway? It's probably broken spring. And that's where we come in. Hi, I'm James from Garage Door Viking, your local expert serving South Central Minnesota. We specialize in fast, reliable spring repair and replacement using high-quality American-made parts that last. And when you call us, it's me or my trusted tech who shows up, not a stranger. Get your garage door working again. Visit GarageDoorViking.com.
Does fall and winter typically mean the end of outdoor adventures for your family? Well, not anymore. Visit North Star Recreation in Owatonna to see their full line of Ice Castle RVs and keep the fun alive all year round. They also deliver a full line of enclosed and utility trailers for all of your hauling needs. Find them just north of Owatonna, across I-35 from Bass Pro Shops, or check out their inventory online at northstar-recreation.com and drive away with your new trailer.
Northfield, you know us at Flaherty's for bowling, but we have so much more waiting for you. Grab a seat in our pub and grill and enjoy a menu packed with local favorites. Step outside to the patio for sand volleyball, cornhole, or just a cold drink in the sun. Kids love the arcade, parents love the atmosphere, and there's even space for parties and post-game celebrations. And don't forget, all you can bowl every Monday through Thursday night from 9 p.m. till close. Flaherty's Northfield Lanes, where fun and flavor come together.
Heritage Bank in Northfield is family owned and operated by people like you who live and work in your community. The faces you see are committed to meeting your needs and earning your trust. Heritage Bank has been valuing their partnerships with your friends, family members, and neighbors for 95 years. And the fact that they've been around for nearly 100 years shows that those partnerships really work. Walk in or drive up for the best in personal or business banking on Highway 3 in Northfield. Call 507-645-6736 or bank online at heritagebankmn.com.
And welcome back to Northfield Live. We're just moments away from the start of the third period here, as Northfield will be on the power play for the next 22 seconds. And before we get too far into the third period, let's take a look at your out-of-town scoreboard once again. Rochester Century, they beat Red Wing by a score of 8-2. Mankato East beat Mankato West 8-0. Grand Rapids, they defeated Superior they're still playing, 4-0 is the score there. And let's see, Austin is hosting Rochester Mayo. Prior Lake is hosting Lakeville South. And Northfield, they are leading by a score of 3-1 here going into this third period. So now just moments away and mere seconds away. Let's drop the puck for the third period as Northfield wins the draw. Skating along the near boards is Peruka. Northfield, they get the puck back in their own zone, but Reese Peruka cleared it out along the near boards, getting it back out to Reese Peruka. Shot is stopped by the defense. And now we're at full strength. Cherry picker all the way out to the blue line, and a shot, and a backhanded shot is stopped by Torgerson. And coming out the box was Abigail Johnson, I believe that was. And she cherry-picked all the way to the blue line, and now we're down in the Northfield zone. Now Northfield with the puck, cross-ice pass, and cleared it out, and it hits the rafter, I believe.
Yeah, kind of hit that back wall behind the bench and then popped back out onto the ice. But unfortunately, it didn't stay in play, so we have a face-off.
That's going to be coming up here in the Northfield zone. And Owatonna wins the draw. Gets the puck back out to Brielle Goodnature, but she loses control of it. Now Northfield dumps it down into the Owatonna zone. Chasing after it for Northfield was Avery Wagner. She gets a handle on it, but loses control. Now with the puck is Lillian Gindra. She gets it up to, I believe that's Olivia Simon. But now Owatonna, they steal the puck away, dumping it down into the Northfield zone. And there's going to be a icing. We're going to bring it all the way down.
Yeah, it's tough at the beginning of the period with the ice being so smooth. Mm-hmm. You barely pass that puck, like what just happened, and it's an ice. Mm-hmm. We were talking a little bit about that in between the intermissions, just that touch.
Yes.
To have like the light passes versus the absolute rifle of passes that we see a lot of times. It's all about the touch.
Yes, soft hands, as Gordon Bombay once said. But now Northfield with the puck back behind their own net, picked up by Taylor Crone. She hands it off to, I believe that might have been Reese Peruka. And now Owatonna trying to cross-ice pass, and a little light pass up, and an offsides call. So, Cass, let me ask you this. Being a coach, it's a 2-goal lead for Northfield. If it stays like this at this point in the matchup, at what point do you pull the goalie?
I would say anytime after 2:30, as long as you have good possession and as long as the momentum's in your favor. Obviously, if Northfield has a lot of offensive zone time, probably not a good time to pull the goalie. But, I would be looking anywhere after that 2:30 mark to go in the third period.
Northfield gets the puck down low to Lindsay Erickson. And now Owatonna, they steal the puck away. Bringing it up is Kendra Bogan. She gets it up to, I believe that might be number 28, Grace Mitchell. Mitchell pass out in front. Deflected away by Northfield, but picked up by Gabrielle Paget. But that's stolen away once again by Northfield. Paget steals it back. Soft backhanded shot. Back out to the point. Shot stopped by Torgerson. That shot put on net by Nora Cedarstrom. And now Peruka clearing the puck. Bounces off the boards, and we have an icing. And I watched that last clear out by Peruka as she bounced it off her own bench. Her entire bench just like deflected back like, I don't want to get hit.
Which is so funny to me because hockey players have a lot of gear on. And
Yes.
the coaches that are standing directly behind them don't have gear on.
No.
So I don't understand.
I would have thought LaPanta would have ducked, but
No, you kind of get used to it as a coach after a while. Like, if I get hit, there's nothing I'm going to be able to do about this.
now Northfield with the puck and an offsides call. And it was on the stick of Olivia Simon, and her right winger it looks like Avery Wagner was just a little too anxious to get across that line to try to make something going, so they're going to face off outside the Owatonna zone. Northfield wins the draw, picked up by number 12, Brooklyn Hubbard, who dumps it down low. 13:51 left to go here in this third and final period on the scoreboard. Brought to you by Heritage Bank. It's 3-1 in favor of Northfield. Owatonna clearing it out. Shot from inside the blue line, stopped by Torgerson. Now Brooklyn Hubbard with the puck. She gets it out on a breakout play, but Owatonna keeping it alive in the Northfield zone. Now Northfield clearing it out all the way down to the Owatonna zone, but Owatonna stealing that puck away. And Northfield doing a dump and change, getting it out to Noble for Owatonna. Owatonna crosses the blue line, shot off the skates of Northfield's number 12. That was Brooklyn Hubbard. Now with the puck is Emma Peruka, splitting the D, trying to hand it off to Crone, but Crone missed that one, and it's picked up and dumped in by Ada Parker. Now Crone with the puck back behind the Owatonna net, pass out in front, shot was missed, and that's cleared out and off the boards and off the back wall by Owatonna. And it looks like we're going to have a face-off coming up here on the glove side of Bourne for Owatonna.
It's another real difference that you'll see at high school versus collegiate and the NHL level, where you don't have those delay of game penalties when the puck is thrown out of play untouched.
Owatonna wins the draw. 12:38 left to go here in this third and final period. Owatonna putting the afterburners on, but it's stolen away by Northfield, and a shot is high and wide by Peruka. Emma Peruka. Owatonna doing their best to try to clear this out, and it's a 3-on-1 situation, now a 3-on-2. Owatonna dumping it in. Chasing after it is Owatonna's number 28, Grace Mitchell. But now Northfield steals the puck, and here comes Cook. Peruka clearing it, or dumping it down low, and she's going to change out as well. Now Owatonna trying to get something going, but that pass stolen away by Reese Peruka. Peruka wrapping around the back of the net. Peruka out in front, and a backhanded shot by Erickson, gloved up by Bourne, and there's a little scuffle going on in front of the net. And we're going to have a face-off coming up here in the Owatonna zone. 11:41 left to go here in this third and final period. Owatonna and Northfield. Northfield wins the draw. Shot put on net by number 12. That is Brooklyn Hubbard, and that's stolen away by Owatonna. Owatonna bringing it up the ice. Cross-ice pass. Across the blue line by Kendra Bogan. And a little tie-up back behind the net. Owatonna coming out with it. Along the near boards. Pass, shot, whatever you want to call it, out in front. Bogan getting the puck at the blue line. Slap shot, deflected off the skates of Erickson. Now Erickson with the puck. Clearing it out, getting it up to, let's see, that is Lillian Gindra. Now Peruka with a shot and covered up in the breadbasket of Bourne. And we're going to have another face-off coming up here in the Owatonna zone.
It's a great opportunity by Reed Peruka to kind of cut to the net and look for that little spot right under Bourne's blocker above her pad. That was just a great placement of that puck.
Face-off upcoming here on the stick side of Bourne. That's won by Northfield, but stolen away by Owatonna. Owatonna's Cummins is skating it up the net, and they're skating up the ice, and there's going to be a body check penalty coming up here on Northfield. I think this is Northfield's first penalty.
It sure is their first penalty.
So that's going to be on number 23, Reagan Crone, I want to say. Maybe?
Yep.
So we'll see if we can patch into the PA. No? All right.
I mean, we could, but it would be no bueno.
Yeah. Face-off coming up here, won by Owatonna. Bogan with it along the blue line, pass across the ice. Back to Crone, or to Borgen, excuse me. Down low to Borgen, a shot put on net. That's stopped by Torgerson. Now with the puck is Mitchell for Owatonna. Stolen away by Northfield. They clear it out, and Peruka clears it out as she goes down. But now Owatonna with it back behind their own net. 10 minutes left to go here in this third period. And now with the puck is Kaylee Butler. Cross ice shot, and that goes up and wide. 10 minutes exactly now. Northfield trying to clear it out, and they do it to center ice, but Owatonna stealing that right back. Mitchell with it along the near boards. And now Owatonna trying to keep it alive, but here comes Emma Peruka splitting the defense on a 5-on-1 situation. Poke check from behind by Grace Mitchell. Mitchell getting it up to Noble. Off the boards, back behind the net of Northfield. Now Gindra bouncing it off the glass on the far side, picked up at the center ice by Owatonna. Now Owatonna loses control. Peruka shot and a goal! Third goal of the night. That's our hat trick for Peruka. And remember, folks, if you have somebody here at the Pepsi Ice Arena, be sure to text them, call them, Facebook Messenger, something. Be sure to get them on the horn and let them know to go down to our lobby and scan the QR code. Get that free oil change from our sponsor. We'll tell you about that here in just a sec. But as you can see, Peruka, she steals the puck at center ice and just skates it in on a 5-on-1 situation. But the sponsor for the hat trick is Car Time Auto. Their dedicated sales staff are ready to make your next car buying experience the best one yet. Raider fans, again, go down to our lobby or text somebody that's here at the game to go down to the lobby and let them know to scan the QR code to get that free oil change from Car Time Auto. So Peruka with her hat trick for tonight is now 4-1 in favor of Northfield. Now with the puck is Owatonna back behind the Northfield net. 15 seconds left to go in the penalty to Northfield. Owatonna trying to keep it alive. They got to skate out to neutral ice because that's where the puck is and they don't want it offsides. Now Northfield chasing after a dump-in play by Owatonna. We are at full strength now for both sides. And getting caught up in the back of the net is number 2, Lillian Gindra. Now Northfield bringing it back up the ice. And Owatonna losing their balance. But they get it out to Noble. Noble getting it over to Mitchell. Mitchell along the near boards. Swings it around the back of the net. Checked into the boards by number 12. That is Brooklyn Hubbard. Now with the puck is Simon. Simon, she takes a shot and she gets hit after the play as well. So now Northfield trying to keep it alive in the Owatonna zone, but a 2-on-1 situation prevents that from happening. Owatonna getting it at the red line, dumping it in, and there's going to be a penalty upcoming on Owatonna.
It's like a roughing call.
I think he threw his arm out to the side. Is that
roughing.
Still, is that still
Yep.
roughing? Okay.
And nobody wants to claim the penalty. Oh, number 12.
So that is going to be Alexis Noble. So now Northfield, they are on the penalty or the power play once again. Power plays tonight are brought to you by CWS, Big Time Advice, the small town way. And we're going to
back the wings out of that far side. They're encroaching on the face-off a little bit.
Owatonna, they lose the draw, picked up by Northfield. Erickson getting it over to Crone. Crone over to Pockert. Pockert back out to one of the Perukas. And now Crone with it. Back out to Reese Peruka. Back down low to Emma. Emma shot at a goal! Emma Peruka is on fire here this evening, as that is her 4th goal of the matchup. And we are now at a 5-1 deficit, and they are going to change out the goalies for Owatonna, and that was also on the power play. Do we have a Community Resource Bank replay? Let's fire that right here. See how that goal transpired. So Emma Peruka she called for it by raising her stick. She got the pass, and she got a one-time goal. So now they are going to change out the goalies here for Owatonna.
And we had stand-in producer Christian from the camera step in as Lance was putting out the
QR code.
The QR code.
And that was also on a power play. So they're going to give it to both Perukas in a sense, and also to Erickson. So it was Emma Peruka on the goal, Reese Peruka on the assist, and also Erickson on the power play too. So with 7:12 left to go, let's see who's in net for Owatonna now. That is going to be either
Allison Johnson, number 30.
Okay.
I loved the setup too. The brown pads, a little retro.
A little old school, yeah. So now 7:05 left to go here. Owatonna with it at central ice. They dump it down low. Picked up back behind the net by Northfield's number 22. That is Ada Parker. But Owatonna keeping it alive in the Northfield zone. Now Northfield getting a little too anxious here as a couple of big checks are coming into play. Now Owatonna, they lose control of it. And now Good Nature, I believe. No, that's number 9. Cederstrom. She tried to get a play going, but Northfield clearing that puck out. Stopped and picked up once again by Northfield. Gindra bouncing it off the boards, getting out to neutral ice, picked up by Owatonna. Owatonna with the puck. And that is Kaylee Butler. Wrapping around the back of the net. Stolen away by Northfield. Northfield pass intended for Cook, but that's going to be an icing with just under 6 minutes left to go here in this third and final period. Northfield is leading 5-1 on the Heritage Bank scoreboard.
Also notice here, Coach LaPanta was able to get Allie Carl out on the ice. She's been playing JV primarily, but she had a few shifts in the Farmington Holiday Tournament, and she was just on the ice again. So awesome to see Coach LaPanta using this opportunity to get some of his JV players in the varsity game, kind of ready for sections in case they're needed to be called upon.
Now Owatonna with the puck down low in the Northfield zone. Picked up around the back of the net by Grace Mitchell. Poke checked away by Northfield, and here comes the Raiders. That is number 9. I've been saying her name all night. I don't know why I forgot it, but that was Avery Wagner with the puck. Now Pockert with it, but stolen away by Owatonna. And the cherry picker and a 3-on-1 situation in favor of Northfield, and a off-balance shot and a really bad bounce by Owatonna. That's covered up by Torgeson, and we're going to have a face-off upcoming here. with 5:10 left to go in this third period. And we have an out-of-town scoreboard. Grand Rapids Greenway, they defeated Superior by a score of 7-0 in girls hockey tonight. And another icing coming up as we bring it back down the other way.
Hey, I didn't even say anything about the face-offs and icings today, and it's still happening. So
Yes.
I don't think saying anything has anything to do with it.
I think I'm partly to blame to that because I mentioned it early in the
You
first.
did. So maybe it's you can't say things.
No,
It's not
I
me.
just shouldn't talk, basically.
Oh, God. You don't want to hear my voice the whole game, that's for sure.
Owatonna takes a shot. That goes wide, picked up at the blue line after a clear-out attempt by Owatonna. But stolen away once again by Northfield. Erickson getting the puck. She hands it off to Peruka. That's Reese. And she gets it back behind the net. And a low backhanded shot. And it's stolen away by Owatonna. Owatonna trying to clear it out. Picked off by Northfield at the red line. Reese Peruka with it now. Going back behind the net. Looking for Erickson out in front. She's not going to find her. Stops. Keeps control of it. And an off-balance shot as she gets knocked down. Now Owatonna bringing it back the other way. Owatonna on the far side. Pass out in front. It's stopped. And it deflected away by Torgerson. Now with the puck is Erickson. She tries to clear it up to Crone, but stopped by Owatonna. Owatonna going a dipsy-doodle around. And deflected out to neutral ice by Northfield. Picked up by Owatonna off the boards. That is number 15, Gabrielle Paget. She tries to put a shot out in front. That's deflected and stolen away by Northfield. Now here comes Northfield with the puck, and there's going to be an offsides call as Olive Cook was just a little too far ahead of the play for Gindra to make anything happen, and they're going to call offsides on that. And Northfield Live fans and Northfield fans, be sure to tune in on Thursday for boys hockey as they're going to be taking on Austin here at the Pepsi Center.
I don't think you need to correct yourself when you said Northfield Live fans. I feel like we've got a lot of returning listeners.
And viewers.
And all of the things here at Northfield Live.
Borgen dumps the puck into the Northfield zone, picked up back behind her own net was Paulson, and
that was a little scary for the
that
people.
Was, yes. That was just a bit. Just a wee bit.
As a coach, that's one of the scariest things to see is a player in front of you opening their stick blade like that, and you can't do anything about it.
Now Northfield with the puck, dumping it in, picked up by Abigail Johnson for Owatonna. She tries to clear it out, but it's kept in by Northfield. Owatonna dumping it out to neutral ice. And a 2-on-1 for Owatonna gets dropped down to a 1-on-1 as Grace Mitchell goes after it. As she goes up against, I want to say that's Reagan Crone over there. Now 2.5 minutes. This is where, Cass, you said as a coach you would try to pull the goalie. But
if I was down by 2 goals, yes. I would not do that in this situation anymore. Now, if this was like a make-or-break game, down 4, I mean, anything can happen. I've seen wild things happen, but yeah, don't have a ton of time here with 2:15 left, 2:16 left.
Now we're going to have another icing. It's going to go back the other way, down to the Northfield zone. So, let's see. Stick side of Torgerson, who's seen 25 shots on net, give or take. And now Northfield trying to get something going once again, but they get the puck down in their own zone. 2 minutes left to go here in this third period. Now with the puck is number 15, Ashlyn Sabian, and a shot put on net. One-time shot by Reese Peruka goes wide, and that netminder had all the wherewithal to get low and stick that glove out as far as she could to try to glove it up, but it was just a hair too far. Now we have 1:45 left to go here in this third period as we have a face-off coming up here on the glove side of the netminder for Owatonna. Northfield won the draw. Owatonna picking it up, backing around their own net. Now with the puck for Owatonna as they dump it out. And they're not going to call an icing as it was tipped away. 90 seconds left. Owatonna with it. Big collision out in front. And trying to clear it out would be Brooklyn Hubbard for Northfield. And Owatonna getting it at neutral ice as there was a dump and change going on for Northfield. And Nora Setterstrom getting it for Owatonna down low. But it's stolen away by Northfield. Gendra tried to clear it out. 1 minute left to go here in this third period. Peruka with the puck back behind her own net. And trying to clear it out, and she does. Getting it up to number 19, Pockert, who gets it up to Erickson, dipping and diving, and a penalty coming up here on Owatonna. And a trip. So a power play in the last 40 seconds assessed to number 9, Nora Setterstrom for Owatonna. And once again, the power plays are brought to you tonight by CWS, Big Time Advice, the small town way. Northfield and Owatonna taking a face-off on the stick side of Anderson for Owatonna. And a shot, or a pass, from Reese Peruka to Emma Peruka down low to Crone. They try to clear it out. Peruka stops that. A shot put on net and a stop by Reese Peruka. 20 seconds left. Another shot on net put on by Crone. Crone getting the rebound. Calling for it is Peruka. Peruka skating around with it. Trying to find somebody. Finds Reese. Pass out in front to Crone, and a one-time shot goes wide. And 5 seconds left to go here in this third period. And that will be the hockey game as a shot put on by Peruka is stopped by the buzzer. It is final score 5-1 here at the Pepsi Center. When we come back, we'll have your post-game cleanup brought to you by Service Master by Hyatt. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Hyatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
I'd rather not. Welcome back to Northfield Live as the Raiders, they defeat the Huskies by a score of 5-1. We'll just run through the replays here in the third period because it was pretty much all Northfield here tonight. In the third period, it was Emma Peruka getting an unassisted goal. If we have those replays up and ready, producer, the third period. But Emma Peruka, she got the hat trick in the third period here to advance the lead to 4-1. And here's how that happened. It was a beautiful intercepted pass, and she just skated it in right past the glove of the netminder for Owatonna, and that increased the lead by a score of 4-1. And then the last goal as well of the third period was on a power play goal. Once again, also scored by Peruka from her sister, Reese. And an assist also goes to Erickson on that goal as well. If we have, we'll take a look at that goal here.
Yeah, that was a quick little tic-tac-toe pass.
And Peruka just called for it. And she got the top shelf goal to increase the lead by a score of 5-1. And that's all she wrote, basically. I mean, there were a couple of penalties here and there, nothing too major. They were all just minor incidental penalties for Owatonna, and I think Northfield only had one penalty throughout the whole night.
They did. They only had that one roughing penalty at the end in the third period. So good things are happening there with that. Cutting down those penalties. I mean, going into sections, like you were saying before, 7 games to kind of tune things up before sections start. That's important. You want to cut down on those number of penalties that you're taking and increase the penalties that you're drawing, which is exactly what they did here tonight.
Yep. And Owatonna, looking at the scoring by the period, Northfield had 2 in the first period. Owatonna had none. And in the second period, it was 1 apiece. And at Northfield, they scored the final 2 go-ahead and final nail in that punctuation there goals. So it was 2-1 and 2 for Northfield, 0-1 and 0 by Owatonna. Final score once again 5-1 in favor of Northfield. Northfield they improve, I should say, to 11-7-1 on the season. The Huskies they dropped to 9-10-0 on the season. And taking a look at the schedule for both Northfield and for Owatonna, Cass, if you have that, you can go ahead and talk a little bit about that. First for Northfield, then for Owatonna.
Yeah, so Northfield next game is on Thursday at Austin. And then back here next Tuesday on the 20th against Red Wings. So I think you've got a pretty similar crew. If you're going to tune into Northfield Live for that game, you'll hear Eric, myself, and then Christian for sure is on camera. Our producer might be Lance, might be Tyler. We don't really know until we get here some days.
Yep.
And then Owatonna, they're at Albert Lee on Thursday. And then next Tuesday, they're back at home at the Steele County Four Seasons Center against Winona.
All right, very good. A couple of good games coming up for both sides of the puck here tonight. Let's take a look really quick at our Northfield Live schedule the next couple of days. On Thursday, boys hockey against Austin at the Pepsi Center here, and boys basketball, they're going to be in action on the 16th against Mankato West, and then on the 20th against Owatonna. And as you mentioned, on the 20th as well, the girls will be taking on Red Wing. And we have 75% of the team coming back here tonight. So the one position that's not filled is our producer position, but we will see. But that is the 20th producer Lance. Oh. So.
Yeah, we've got so many games going on. We just kind of play it by ear. We're moving people around day of.
Yep. So that should about do it from everybody here at Northfield Live. We do want to send another big thank you to all of our sponsors here tonight for our Instant Replay, Community Resource Bank for the timeouts, which there weren't a whole lot of. Goes out to the Quarterback Club. The hat trick, once again, if you're still listening and you still have people here, be sure to tell them to scan that QR code to get the free oil change. Brought to you by Car Time Auto. The dedicated sales staff are ready to make your next car buying experience the best one yet. And thank you to Car Time Auto for driving support for Raider hockey all season long. The power plays are brought to you by CWS. The scoreboard is brought to you by Heritage Bank, locally owned and managed. Heritage Bank really is community banking at its best. And our post-game cleanup, once again, brought to you by Service Master by Hyatt. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. And our big sponsor here tonight is Northfield Insurance Agency. And all Raider girls hockey games are brought to you by Northfield Insurance Agency, your hometown partner for personalized insurance solutions. Reach out to NIA today to protect what matters most. A big thank you to Northfield Insurance Agency for supporting Raider girls hockey on Northfield Live and providing free streaming all season long, including throughout the playoffs. And everybody here at Northfield Live, thanks you for tuning in. And we will talk to you again on Thursday for boys hockey against Austin, right here at the Pepsi Center.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Hyatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Hyatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
He lifts. John lifts heavy thing number 1. And he throws it down.